Hey, what's up, Kat? How's it going, man? Been a while. Hey, what's up, DF? Good to see you, man. Your profile picture looks really familiar, man. But YouTube decided to change everybody's names again. So, yeah. No idea who anyone is anymore again. Overpowered. Oh, okay. What? Why is your name like that? Why is it so different from your channel name? Anyway, yeah, it has been a while, man. How you been? How you been? What's up, bro? Bro gamer. All hail Columbina, no questions. LZY. Should I assume that that name is supposed to be lazy, or is that IZ? I don't know. Hence why I'm asking. Hey, what's up, Ritesh? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. How you been? ISP issue yesterday, huh? I don't know, man. Really, no idea what happened. Like, the lights on my modem were like normal, right? Like, normally when your internet goes out, the lights on your modem, there's like a red light on it, or like the lights go out. Yesterday, it just like I don't know, my internet just like took a dump and was, I don't know, for some reason, it was like constipated. It took a while to come back. Asuna. Oh, dude, Asuna. No wonder why your name is like name sounds real familiar. I wasn't so sure because of the numbers. Because of the numbers. So I was like, okay, maybe this is somebody else. I'm sleeping early tonight just for Columbina tomorrow. Excited for Neuvillette. Oh, so, man. Neuvillette is... you don't have Neuvillette yet, right, Ritesh? It's gonna be your first copy of Neuvillette. Hit AR60 yesterday, and I'm nervous for tomorrow because Columbina released. Hey, Kat, I remember yesterday, right as my internet died, I saw that message. But as I was about to read it out loud, I know I alt tabbed to OBS and noticed there was zero what's it called, kbps, right? Like the bit rate that was like going out to the stream. I was like, oh, what's going on? And then I alt tabbed to like my the video feed, the stream feed that I'm watching on my laptop. I was like, whoa, what's going on? And then I was like, okay, well, everything's down. Immediately opened a new tab, opened a website, opened any website, wasn't working. Checked my phone, wasn't working. I was like, I looked at my modem immediately. I was like, okay. Literally thought my internet died on me again. Oh, like it's RJ stream. Yeah, it's really annoying, dude. I haven't streamed very often recently, and for some reason, the one day I finally stream, my internet dies on me. I came many days late. Later, you asked, Ineffa or Columbina? I had to answer that. I'll call. So I'm okay. Yeah, Columbina. Also, official gotcha addict. I miss these streams. Hey, I miss you too, man. I miss all of you guys. You know, one of these days, because one thing I noticed is that there seem to be, like, there's usually like somewhere between like 8 and 13 people watching the stream at a time. But then I noticed that I don't think I've ever seen everyone be on at the same time. if everyone were on at the same time, there'd probably be like I don't know, like 20 or 25 people. So it's sort of, it seems to like, everyone seems to like rotate to who's here and who's not here. Now you should stream more. I have an overload team with overload team of Fischl, Chevreuse, Bennett, Cookie. Is it good? Or hang on. Fischl, Chevreuse, Bennett, Cookie. Well, there's no one on that team really that's doing damage. It's really only Fischl. Unless if you have like a DPS Bennett build or a DPS Cookie build. I mean, you know, it works, right? Because it's Pyro and Electro only. That's what Chevreuse's kit needs for her kit to function. But it's really only Fischl that's dealing most of your team's damage there. But, you know, it works. Is it good? Fischl is good. I mean, of course, Chevreuse is too. Chevreuse's Bennett is good. But, like, there's no one doing damage on that team. Just Fischl. But, hey, at least you got a functioning overload team. So that's good. Especially because, like, you're a pretty new-ish player, Ritesh. The fact that you even have a functioning team, maybe, from what I remember, you have more than one functioning team. Literally waking up at 4 a.m. tomorrow just for Columbina. You're gonna wish right away. I've never had luck. Whenever wishing for the on banner characters on the day the banners change. I don't know. I mean, overall, none of my accounts have ever been like lucky. So maybe that's why. Fortunately, I actually hated Genshin streams that already had 40 viewers or some. I don't know, it just feels like suffocating already. You know, that is like so confusing to me. Okay, the idea of people streaming, and so streaming obviously, right? Like, cool, right? Like, I stream because Genshin is a single player game. There is co-op in it, but Genshin co-op is awful, so I hate it, and I just don't want to bother with it because it's just a waste of time. You spend more time dealing with the stuff that you can deal with much faster by doing it on yourself. You spend so much more time doing it in co-op because I don't know, co-op Genshin co-op is just awful. But I still want to have people to hang out with and then like chat with about Genshin stuff while I play Genshin. So that's sort of like why I stream. But then like streamers, right? People who stream who have like 500 or 1,000 or 3,000 people watching at a time. So for the people who are watching, why? Like, what is... Are you enjoying yourself? There's no, like, connection. The person you're watching is supposedly live right now. And I don't know, maybe it's just me. But to me, the important part of watching a live stream while it's live is interaction, the ability to interact with the guy that's streaming. But then, like, I don't think you can interact when there are 3,000 people all chatting at the same time, even with slow mode on, right? Even if you have like slow mode on, like everyone can only message once every, I don't know, 10 minutes, right? Once every 5 minutes, once every minute. That's still like 3,000 messages going by every minute. I just have better luck between 5 p.m. and 5 a.m. Oh. Well, but you're waking up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. Also, you're waking up, but there's remember, Kat, there's a maintenance. There's a server maintenance thing. So even if you wake up early, you still wouldn't be able to log in for a couple of hours for while the servers are down for maintenance. What is the answer to your title? Oh man, that's a long answer. I'm gonna give you the long answer. Well, short answer, Ineffa. If you don't care to make Nodcry teams, because Ineffa is way more usable outside of Nodcry teams, in non-Nodcry teams. And Columbina, if you plan on investing into like Ascendant Gleam and like the Nodcry stuff, right? Like the Nodcry stuff, the what's it called again? The lunar, yeah, lunar reactions. There you go. The lunar reactions, right? If you plan on investing into lunar reactions, like lunar, lunar charge. There you go. Lunar charge, lunar bloom, and like lunar crystallize, the lunar reactions. Other than that, because like outside of lunar stuff, I don't know. I mean, I think Columbina is about as well Hydro app wise. She doesn't really do anything else, right? Other than the lunar stuff. So what else does she do outside of lunar stuff? Off-field hydro application? I'd say she's, I don't know, like somewhere around Kokomi, right? A slightly more comfortable to use Kokomi. But then Kokomi also has healing. Yeah, so like if you plan to invest in lunar stuff, then Columbina. If you don't plan on investing more into lunar stuff, then Ineffa. Yeah, if you see yourself using non-lunar teams more often. So the long answer is investing into lunar teams means that you are investing into it likely because you want to be able to deal with endgame content and endgame combat, and being able to deal with it as easily as possible, right? That's for like if you're an endgame player, your account's old, you've been playing the game for a really long time, and your account is mostly capable of doing endgame content already, right? And you investing into lunar stuff is just you wanting to give yourself an easier time dealing with endgame content, especially because right now we are in the middle of Nodcry, so there's gonna be a bunch of like lunar teams, lunar reactions shilling in endgame content. So not having the lunar stuff to be able to deal with those more effectively and more efficiently means that you are going to have to brute force yourself through a lot of the different new enemies that are going to be coming while we're in this Nodcry phase, and like all the different mechanics, annoying mechanics that they're going to have if you don't have the lunar stuff to deal with them. Yeah, so that is... Yeah, and if you don't care about any of that, if you're confident in your account and your abilities to be able to just brute force through everything, right, and all you want is just a good off-field Electro character that also happens to be a shielder, then go for Ineffa. Somebody was asking, who was that? That was overpowered, asking for a Neuvillette Hyperbloom team. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. Neuvillette, Lauma, Kuki, either Kuki or Raiden Shogun. I think Raiden Shogun's a better fit because Neuvillette, your Hydro applicator, is a ranged Hydro applicator. And the problem with having Kuki as your Hyper Bloom procer there is Kuki's like, ring is around you. But then because Neuvillette is ranged, especially if you don't have C1, which gives you the interruption resistance, you're ideally going to be kiting away from enemies, right? You're going to be trying to stay away from enemies. But the thing is, Hyper Blooms come out from where the enemies are. So when the bloom seeds pop out, they're going to pop out near the enemy. They're going to be on the ground near the enemy, which you are trying to get away from. Therefore, it's going to be more likely that Kuki's like Electro Ring won't hit the seeds. So ideally, it'd be Raiden Shogun, EM Raiden Shogun. So yeah, that's really like the base, like Neuvillette, Lauma, and Raiden Shogun, and then whoever is your fourth character. Don't have Lauma nor Raiden. Then you got no choice then. Kuki, we got Kuki Shinobu. If you have Ineffa is okay too. You don't need to build Ineffa full EM. You just build her however you usually do. Lauma, if you have Nahida, that's great, right? Nahida is the second best option. Otherwise, Dendro MC. I have no idea what the... Oh, sorry, I just realized. You can't use the mannequins anywhere other than the overworld. Apparently, I don't know if that's true. I heard from one person that apparently you're like, we are only able to use the mannequins in the overworld. I have no idea if that's true. If somebody can confirm that, that'd be great. It's true. Oh my god, really? That's awful. That's terrible. Well, you know what? That does kind of... I'm kind of relieved that you can't use the mannequins in endgame, because that means I won't have to play... I won't have to play a single second of... what is it called? Wonderland. Yeah, Milliastra Wonderland. I won't have to play a single second of Milliastra Wonderland just to level up the mannequin, because the fact that I can't use them in endgame anyway, like, what's the point, right? I won't bother leveling them up anyway, because I can't use them in endgame. So I'm kind of relieved at that fact. Save for Raiden, Lauma, and Nefa. If I would overpowered, I would not recommend pulling for Raiden Shogun just for Hyper Bloom, because so sooner or later you're likely gonna be able to get Kuki Shinobu. Sooner or later, right? She's gonna be on someone's banner. You're gonna get her as just as just an off banner 4-star, or on the standard banner, or even on the weapon banner, right? Sooner or later, you're gonna get yourself a Kuki Shinobu. You have Kuki, yeah, okay, just use Kuki then. That's literally the other character that I've been talking about, other than Raiden Shogun. So yeah, just use Kuki. Okay, remember, Raiden Shogun, just because Raiden Shogun is the only other Electro character that is ever associated with Hyper Bloom, doesn't mean that Raiden Shogun actually is good for Hyper Bloom. The only reason why people use Raiden Shogun for Hyper Bloom is the fact that she's one of the two only Electro characters that we have that have like an off-field AoE Electro thing. Raiden Shogun does not do anything for Hyper Bloom. She doesn't buff Hyper Bloom. She doesn't give any EM buffs. She doesn't do anything remotely related to Hyperbloom. Sooner or later, we are probably going to get a dedicated Hyperbloom procer. You know, somebody who actually like buffs Hyperbloom in some way, like gives an EM buff or something. Right? So like pulling, especially because if you're pulling for Raiden Shogun just for Hyperbloom, that is the only use that you're gonna get out of your Raiden Shogun, because Raiden Shogun is a pretty old character, and despite being an Archon, she is already quite outdated. And even my C3 R1 Raiden Shogun is just barely usable in endgame now. I don't like. Maybe, who knows, right? Who knows? Raiden Shogun might get buffed. Sure, that'd be great. I'd be really happy about that. If Raiden Shogun ends up getting buffed once the Inazuma like buffs roll around, that would be great. Also, Raiden can't cook. Lauma, definitely. Yeah, Lauma, definitely. Lauma is currently the premium off-field Dendro 5-star. She is the current, I guess, like top of the line Dendro, Dendro character. She is the Nahida buff, and like that's saying something. Nahida was the only Nahida that we had. Ryan's biggest buff would be learning how to cook. I have a ton of primos because I haven't seen a character I want in a while. I'd rather pull for characters that make my DPSs better. Well, overpowered. If you like I mentioned, like to answer someone's question, I forgot. Somebody asked what was Rikuza. So, thank you so much for the explanation. Sure, Rikuza. I just scrolled up, see your message. Sorry, I missed it. But yeah, like I mentioned to answer Rikuza's question earlier, if you plan on investing into the lunar stuff, then I'd recommend Columbina. If you don't care for the lunar stuff, then Ineffa is a pretty good pull. But you definitely won't be able to reach Ineffa's or any of Ineffa's team's max potential without Columbina, though. Yeah, but at the same time, Columbina is not a very good character alone. Without all the other Nodcry characters. Oh yeah, right. I forgot to mention this. So choosing to invest in the lunar stuff, in lunar reactions, lunar teams, the Nodcry stuff. So earlier I mentioned that it's like you investing into yourself, like giving yourself an easier time dealing with endgame, right? But I forgot to mention that that only lasts while we are still in Nodcry. Once this Nodcry phase is gone, once we are out of Nodcry, right? Once we go to wherever we're going next, I don't know. I'm gonna assume that that's Snezhnaya, because that's really that's the only nation we haven't gone to yet. You bet that there's gonna be a different gimmick when we get to Snezhnaya, and the lunar stuff, that's gonna be gone, right? It's still gonna work, right? But the new enemies that we're gonna be getting in Snezhnaya are there. Those are gonna be the enemies that are gonna be in Genshin Endgame by then, which will not have the Nodcry lunar mechanics and gimmicks, right? Which is what your lunar teams are built to deal with. You know, so sort of like try and imagine the Natlan characters today, right? Which of the Natlan characters are actually good in endgame because of the Natlan mechanics? right? Malani and of course the Archon herself. What's the Archon's name? Can't remember. But we have so many characters in the game now. I can't. I used to be able to say every character's name, like just like that, at the snap of a finger. But the last like 1 or 2 years, no, 2 or 3 years, we've gotten to the point where we have so many characters in the game that I can't like say any single character's name immediately anymore. It takes me a couple of seconds to bring out their name. Mawika, there you go. Mawika and Milani are really only still top tier now because of math. They just have such ridiculous multipliers. But and sure, the Natlan mechanics still enable the Natlan artifact sets, right? And some of them are actually really good artifact sets. Yeah, but it doesn't, like, they're not strong anymore because they have like the Natlan mechanics, right? Like the Night Soul, or I don't remember what they're called anymore. Right? The Natlan gimmicks are gone. The Natlan gimmicks are now really only usable against enemies that are in the overworld in Natlan. And a bunch of them are, because now we are in the Nodcry phase, are going to be a lot less likely to show up in Genshin Endgame. Should I use DPS Diluc for my team? Sorry, Ritesh, you added a smile, like a laughing emoji right after. As far as I remember, you're a new-ish player, but the fact that you like added the laugh emoji, I'm gonna assume that you understand that Diluc actually isn't good. In case you don't, this is your warning. Diluc isn't good. You know, kind of sad that Diluc isn't one of the characters that they chose to buff. You know, for the Mondstadt buffs. Yeah, like I really would have been happy to be able to use Diluc in endgame again, because I used to be a Diluc main. I still love Diluc's like simple, straightforward gameplay, and still kind of sad that I can't use him anymore. In short, it's the same scenario, like overworld Natlan, Fontaine, mechanics only being usable in that certain regions. That is true. Yeah. The burst pushes enemies away. Yep, that's what Diluc's burst does. Yao Yao Cookie. Yao Yao Cookie, Neuvillette Llama. Oh yeah. Yeah, Yao Yao could be your fourth character in that team. She doesn't have very good uptime on her off-field Dendro. But if you suddenly need like a good team-wide healing, just use your burst and then like sprint around on Yao Yao for a little bit, and then like team's fully healed. You're definitely gonna want to give your Dendro MC though a ton of ER. Like more than 250 if possible. Especially because you're gonna be on-fielding Neuvillette, which means you're not gonna be able to swap to Dendro MC as often as you'd like to use his skill and like catch the Dendro particles on him to help out, get his burst back ready for when it's off cooldown again. So yeah, you're gonna need to make sure you get a lot of ER on your Dendro MC. C6 Diluc, is that good? No, I'm afraid not. My lovely Selenia. No, I'm afraid not, man. I'm afraid not. Not anymore. I tried what did I do with Diluc recently? Well, it wasn't super recently, but I think like 2 months ago. Yeah, I think like 2 months ago. I why did I bring out Diluc? Oh, right. I tried Diluc out in Abyss, right? Because I was bored, and I tried Diluc out like a Diluc plunge melt Diluc, right? Diluc, Setlali, Xianyun, Bennett, like everything to buff Diluc as much as possible, and I could get some really nice plunge numbers, but the fact that I could only like do a plunge attack like 4 or 5 times, I was getting the same numbers as Arlecchino in a non-melt team, right? Arlecchino in an overload team, right? Not melt, but overload. Deluxe plunge attacks, right? Which I get much fewer of than Arlecchino's normal attacks. We're doing the same amount of damage. So, yeah, Diluc is no. So did I really just say Yao Yao and Llama in a team? What am I doing? That's both Dendro. That's not so bad. It's not so bad. I mean, they don't have negative synergy. Really, the only important characters to have to make the team functional are your Hydro character, Electro character, and Dendro character. So as long as you got those three, your fourth character can be whoever. Forgot about Setlali. Should I get her for my Arlecchino? No. I mean, like, they can synergize, but the rotations and attack patterns are, like, really specific, like, hyper specific. You have to do them exactly right to get as many melts as possible, and to melt the biggest hits as possible. And if you're into stuff like that, sure, okay, pull for Setlali for your Arlecchino. If you have Mawika, then I'd say okay, pulling for yeah, I'd say that's more of a reason to pull for Setlali. But if you don't have Mawika, you have no plans on getting Mawika, and you're only pulling for Setlali just for your Arlecchino. If you enjoy stuff like that, stuff like what I mentioned about like doing exact specific rotations and doing very specific attack patterns, and like timing them really well each and every rotation, then sure, go right ahead. But if you don't care about that, or you're not confident in your ability to be able to play exactly the same way every single rotation, fighting any kind of enemy, then I don't think it's worth it. Because if you mess it up, what's gonna end up happening is the enemy's gonna start having pyro on it, and then it'll be Setlali who will be melting instead of Arlecchino. And obviously that's a lot of lost damage, right? And you're going to be using up your primos, not to mention your 50-50, sorry, not 50-50, your guaranteed, right? Your pity. You're going to be using up your primos and your pity to get a character that doesn't do anything for you. As I said, Lali Arlecchino, but Setlali will definitely need the sacrificial catalyst. Sacrificial catalyst. Oh, the what's it called? Sacrag, yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do you really need it? I don't think you really need it. It's gonna help out a lot, but I don't think you really need it. You could just go with Cinder City That's gonna help generate some energy for Sitlali. Sure, I don't know. I haven't really ever thought about using. I've never thought about using. I know that a lot of people use Sitlali with Arlecchino, and it works. But I myself have never given it a second, even a single thought, because I know that I don't care to play, like, you know, I don't have the patience to retry over and over again just because I'm too I have too much of a skill issue to be able to play consistently every rotation. It's always great for Arlie. Yeah, sure. Like as long as, yeah, like I said, as long as you enjoy like playing like the thing that I just mentioned, playing the way that I mentioned. So you getting Columbina tomorrow? I want Columbina. I don't know if I'm gonna get her tomorrow. Yeah, I'm on the main account right now. How long have I been yapping? 36 minutes. Yeah, I've been yapping for 36 minutes. Haven't done a single thing. I got no Primo Gems left. So I don't even know if I'm gonna give it a try tomorrow. Probably an hour. You know me, I'm getting them all. Siri, how have you, for the last couple of years now, I don't know why, but it's felt like we've been getting new characters a lot more frequently than we did like 3 or 4 or 5 years ago. Have you still been able to successfully get every new character as they come out? Yeah. Have you ever had any trouble with that? Hmm. What elements is this? Oh, no cryo. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, okay, I think that's right. Hmm. I think I'm just gonna go with Ineffa here. Hmm. Whoa. C6 Farina. Gotta go. Oh, all right. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us for a bit. Overpowered. Take care, man. Bye. Not a whale? I don't invest much in Genshin. I'm not rich. I'm not rich like the guy you're talking about. So which characters have you failed to get on their release in the last 1 or 2 years, Siri? Circlet. Yep. Oh. Okay. I wonder how long wonder how long my Yalan's been on Favbo. Okay, I guess that's fine. Yeah, okay, I guess that's fine. What is this? EM build? I guess that's fine. Oh. Wait, what? Why did I have low ER? Did I get rid of an artifact that had a lot of ER? Yeah, I guess that's usable. Oh, hey, what's up, Nash? How's it going, man? I still get failed to get Ayato, but that was last year. I already have Ayato. How have you been able to get every single new character, Siri? Well, I guess you don't go for constellations, right? You really only go for C0, no signature weapons? Is that enough? Is there even enough free Primo Gems in the game to be able to get every single new character on their release banner with average luck? I had the help of Welkin too. Oh, I see, I see. Well, that's not too bad. Hey, what's up, Happy? Happy pun intended, New Year. Happy 2026, man. It's good to see you again. I haven't seen you in a really long time. How have you been? How have you been? Happy? Yes, that is everyone. Sure, yeah. Okay. Oh, right. Gotta make sure Diluc actually has stuff on him. So that's not usable. Yeah, I guess that's everyone. Is there any of these that I can't use? Oh, right. Hey, is my Veresa build... Okay, she's... Is she done? Really? I don't remember finishing Veresa's build. Oh, right, because I don't have... I don't have the artifacts yet. Right. As long as you have 350 pulls, and with Wilkins, already enough to get all of them. If you already have all the characters, except those upcoming characters. That is true. That takes up a lot of wishes, trying to catch up with like all the characters that you missed. Happy New Year, RJ. It's been so long since I came to the stream for a chat. Hey, Happy New Year to you too. It's yeah, I know it's been 2 weeks already since the new year came, but hey, Happy New Year to you guys. How is 2026 going for you guys so far? ...2026 has been quite tough financially for me, but still is not like we're not starving. Right? We're not starving, but it's been pretty tough financially. One word, exams, that's all. It sucks still working my butt off. But aren't the holidays are gone, right, Siri? So like, shouldn't you be not so busy anymore? brain's already fried all the way back from 2020 till now. You still haven't recovered, huh? All the way back from the pandemic. Okay, what are the bosses here again that I should save units for? Okay. Hydro team for that. Electro charge for that, and anyone. Okay, so hydro and electro charge really. That's not so bad. It's not so bad. Oh really? In Europe, holidays everywhere, even invisible holidays that don't appear in the calendar. Oh hey, you got those too? We got a bunch of those here in the Philippines. Being a religious country, yeah, we got a bunch of those holidays. But hey, the fact that the business is thriving means that you get to keep your job, right? All of you get to keep your job because the business stays afloat, right? The business doesn't go bankrupt. Means everyone gets to keep their jobs. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Do Catholic colleges and schools give a bunch of holidays? Um. Sorry. I'm sorry. When I was a kid, when I was a student, all I really cared about was like when going to school. All I cared about was I get to see my friends. I get to hang out with my friends. And if my mom said you don't have school this Friday, you don't have school this Sunday, this Monday or whatever because it's a holiday, I'm like yes, that's it. But I don't ask what holiday it is, so yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they do. I did go to a Catholic school, but I just don't know. 2026 is going very well so far. Hey, nice. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that, Happy. It's been a few years, man. It's been a few years, Happy. How have you been? Are you done with college yet? Have you graduated college yet? Not yet. It's my second year. Oh, nice. Okay, okay. How's college going? Yeah, how's college going so far? Also, how's your health going? Happy? You still, as last I remember, you're somewhat sickly. No off-field. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna want that off-field electro. Hi, what's up, Carl? Karl Marx. What's up, man? How's it going? Wow, 20 fewer Fantasia flowers? So it's normally 100, right? So it would take it down to 80. Okay. Well, that's assuming we do get a companion invite thing. Oh boy. Okay, whatever. Well, it's kind of stable now. Thanks for asking. Sure, sure, man. And glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. You say kinda stable. Have you still had episodes where your health went down? You know, in the last 1 or 2 years? I have 3,300 Primo Gems saved for Columbina. That's a good 20 pulls, Jurgen. I wish you luck, man. I wish you luck. I subscribed. Hey, appreciate it, Carl. Thanks, man. You pulling for Columbina tomorrow? Oh man, just what do I use here? Oh, I wonder if Varesa can take care of these guys. Overload Varesa. Oh, okay, okay. That guy's annoying. The flyer guy's annoying. Never mind. Saved up a lot of primos. 1120. That's like 7 pulls, 8 pulls, I guess. That kind of Fontaine update. I saved around 450 pulls because I got Neuvillette and also Risley. Within a few pulls, it was a miracle. Man, I sure wish I could save up that many pulls, man. I've watched the banners the last 2 hours before disappearing. Log out of the game, annoying. Be annoying. Update, Play Store, game running, compiling shader. Yep, the compiling shaders certainly takes its time. But if you got a beefy device, if you got a pretty powerful device, the compiling shaders really doesn't take that much time. You're right though. It's about 2.5 hours before the servers go down for maintenance. Sometimes a little. I've gotten used to it now. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Happy. I'm glad to hear that, man. I wish you the best in 2026. Hey, what's up, SN? Your name's not 90 anymore. Good to see you, man. Oh, man. I don't think... Yeah, okay. I guess I shouldn't be using Varesa, some of my stronger characters, for these weaker enemies. C6 Columbina and 20 pulls. I can dream. Behold, YouTube tag. Hey. Oh, who do I get here? All-field Pyro? Yeah, sure. Okay, all-field Pyro would be nice. Oh. Definitely want more characters. Who do we want? Definitely would need Farina for this guy. I guess I still have some characters that could... Yeah, okay. I guess I don't have any off-field Dendro. Or Hydro. Pyro. Ooh. Who do we want? Pyro or random? Pyro. Nice. Don't know why I feel so good this year. Happy and positive. That's actually kind of very different from the way I remember you, Happy. You just like... The last I remember of you, you just seemed so like depressed and broken, man. Just seemed so down on life. I'm happy for you, man. I'm glad that's the case. I think this is the year something really good's gonna happen. Hey, I hope it is, man. I hope it is. My wife's working on her career this year. So yeah. And I'm like doing my best to help her out. I really hope it works out. Who do we use here? Okay, how about this? No. You want off-field Pyro? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Wow, that's wow, what a team. What a team. Do I know how to use it? Absolutely not. I missed. Actually, kind of a strong team, huh? Wow. That's not bad, actually. Not bad. Hydro, yeah. Sure. Oh my god. Yes. Alright. Alright, alright. Well, I'm ready for this guy then. Random BS go. That, you know, SN90, that actually wasn't as random as it could have been. Think about it. That team actually had really good synergy. That was actually a really good team, right? Durin, right, does Red Shred, right? Iansan, perfect attack buffer for Varesa, and of course Chevros makes it all work out because like overload. But my problem with it is I have zero experience with Varesa. The only Varesas I've ever used are like trial Varesas in like events and stuff. So the rotations were just like, yeah, random BS. Let's go. Me, it's always random BS because ooh, ooh boy, how do I need a team that can heal for this thing. Who? If I'm gonna use my Hydro characters now, my AoE Hydro characters specifically, who can I use for Electrocharge later for this guy? I guess there's Mona. Mona's got some AoE. Well, okay, I guess it doesn't need to be AoE. No Zelonin yet. I don't even have any animal characters yet. How do I... Oh my god. Furloughed. Okay, let's do this. Hopefully we get a character random. Absolutely not. Screw this. Okay, let's reset. No, this... Oh my god. Okay, one more. My god, this is awful. I hate this. I hate this so much. But how do we make this work? Okay, Cookie. We get Electrocharged. Oh my god, am I really gonna use Durin? Do I need Durin for anything else later? Not really. Yeah. Okay, we got no choice. RJ, you know I've been traveling this year to new places with my own state though. No, really? Sorry, you said this year, 2026. I need to. I'm like asking this to be sure because 2026 just started. So if you've been able to travel a bunch already, in the last like just it's 2026 says we've only had 2 weeks in 2026. So like the fact that you've been able to travel to many places in 2026 in 2 weeks is a good thing. Oh, Columbina is going to be powerful. Siri, if you have Llama and or Ineffa, then you're gonna be very happy with your Columbina. If you have Flynn's and Nefer, even better. But you really only need to have Llama and Ineffa to be very happy getting Columbina. Just did 2 places and we're planning a trip next. Hey, nice. Whoa, happy. Look at you, man. Look at you. Happy to hear that, man. Last I heard of you, like a couple of years ago, you seem to be like really pressed for cash, and like here you are traveling. Good on you, man. Oops. Why didn't it switch? I really need to get to that 17 kill thing mark quickly, because I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last with this like whole full team HP drain. Jeez. Alright, I just need one more. Alright, thank goodness. No, Cookie. Don't worry, man. I don't know if any of you noticed, but Cookie actually got to stay alive at 1 HP for a little bit while because of her C6. Oh my god. I don't have any of the animal characters yet. Zelonin would have been really nice here too. The red shred, man. I think Gaming would be okay here. Oh, Arlecchino, right. Should I use Arlecchino already? I guess I haven't used Mawika. I really only need yeah, okay. Sure. Alright. I'm gonna give Gaming a try. And then Gaming and Yansan, maybe? Gaming, Yansan. No. Man, this is rough. Okay, whatever. Let's give this a try. You're using Durin? I did. He's gone now. Okay, yeah. Yep, sure. Not bad. Doing not super poorly, not great, but not as bad as I thought I would be doing. %. That's not gonna work. Update got delayed. When are we expecting the update? In around 2 hours from now, man. Around 2 hours from now, Soham. I mean, this is the age, time to travel. Everyone says that after this time, there will be no more time to roam around. After college, once you start getting, once you get your first job, after that, I mean, you still have some time. It really depends on what kind of job, what kind of career you get yourself. Like, in my case, for me, the career I went with, right after college, went straight into a call center. And I don't know how to, I guess working in a call center, especially if you're young and single and like you're like not an introvert, you actually do get plenty of opportunities to travel and go out with your friends. It really depends on what kind of career you got, man. Depends on if you're single, even if you're not single, even if you have a girlfriend, you have a boyfriend, if your significant other is just as adventurous as you, then you still got plenty of opportunities to travel, man. When you have children, that is when that all goes away. That is when all of that go away. Once you have children. Oh my god. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go with Veresa here. If you go corporate, well, rip. I mean, well, technically, call centers was a, you know, working in a call center was a corporate job. It's just that like the nature of call centers here in the Philippines just makes it so that like I don't know, you just feel really free. There just seems to be a lot of freedom, like working in a call center here in the Philippines, man. Okay, RJ, I'm gonna sleep. I have to get up early tomorrow morning. Alright, hey, thanks for stopping by, Happy. It was good to see you again, man. Take care. Take care. Flower. New. Okay. Well, that was something. Oh. Oh. Yep, okay. We got a bunch of pyro characters that we could use for this. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is the right time to use Mawika. Good to see you all again. Yeah, it was good to see you too. Again, Happy. Take care, man. Do I need Cookie for anything else later? I guess not. Oh my god, this is awful. Okay. No. Wow, who do I use here? Oh, okay. Alright, alright. I guess that's okay. Wow. Dude, this is awful. This was awful. What a terrible run that was. I missed Kaching's skill. What the heck, man? Oh my goodness. Thank goodness. I'll probably save my primos after I get Columbina because my favorite character is Raiden. Wow, really? You going for Raiden? If I go live today, I'll probably be mute. Sorry, what? If you go live today? Oh, you mean... Really? Why, man? Why would you mute yourself if you stream? Hydro. Do we need any more Hydro characters? No. Oh, come on. Ineffa would be really, it's such a big deal right now, man. Okay, whatever. Alright, well there go Farina and Neuvillette. Can't use them anymore. Oh my god. Ooh, who do we invite? Do we need crowd control already? I don't know. Sure, okay. Oh my god. Do we get Raiden? Do I need Raiden yet? Do I? No, I still got some DP damage dealers, so... Supports. Yeah, don't have any sports. Yeah, sure. Hey, what's up, Daniel? How's it going, man? Good afternoon from the USA. Hey, what's up, my dude? How's it going, man? How's 2026 in the USA going? Okay, you. And do I need Shangling for anything? No, don't think so. Okay. It does say pyro characters have an advantage. I still have no idea how this thing works, by the way. Just all I know is that it's annoying when it moves around. Oh, wait. Oh, right. It's this thing. Okay, I thought this was the robot thing that sort of like has like a jet behind it and like moves around every now and then. Okay, I guess not. Okay. Okay. Let's do this then. Traverse is still here. No Bennett, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. Could be worse. Could be worse. Very explosive, I guess, in the US. I'm good, bro. And 2026 is terrifying for me. Oh my god. Dude, you know, when I was a kid, you know, like watching Hollywood movies, watching Tom and Jerry, watching Hollywood cartoons, movies, everything Hollywood, being able to see like the American dream, right? Being able to see the American dream through like American media, through Hollywood media. Like, dude, when I was a kid, I used to wish I was born in the US. I used to wish I was like rich and like was suddenly able to move over to the USA. As I got older, started to understand a little bit more about how the world worked. Now in 2025, well, I mean, not just now, but like it's been like, I don't know, maybe 5-10 years now since I've not wanted to ever go to the USA. Okay, guys, gotta go. Oh, all right. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us for a bit, Siri. Take care, man. Take care, and good luck on your polls tomorrow. Are you pulling for Ineffa or Columbina? I have two accounts. My second account already has Ineffa, so I don't care about pulling for Ineffa on that account. Definitely going for Columbina though. On this account, I'm on my first account right now. Doesn't have Columbina. It doesn't have what's it called, Ineffa yet. Look, see, I had to borrow an Ineffa from my own account. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Columbina first, and once I get Columbina, I'm gonna try going for Ineffa too. Wish you all good luck in Columbina. Hey, thanks, Siri. Take care, man. Wow. Nice. Okay, definitely going for a ride in this time. Electro, do we need... Nope. I guess I could use Kujosara. Sure. Characters who heal have an advantage? How many wishes do you have? I got nothing, man. I have like 500 primos left on this account. I'm not even anywhere close to pity. Do I need Zelonin for something later? Oh, I guess I might need Zelonin for to pair up with Mawika to help fight, help build up fighting spirit and stuff. Oh, sure. Yeah, okay. Guess that works. Wow, this thing has a lot of resistance. Hydro or electro? Oh my god, Bennett, yeah. Okay. Right. Principal cast members? Oh, okay. I guess that'd be nice. Sure. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh my god. Wait, I had no idea you could give vigor back to the ones that had 0 vigor already. I thought oh, okay, I thought they'd give like 1 vigor to like a character that still had 1 more vigor left. But hey, that was cool. Appreciate it. Looking for Ineffa. When Columbina gets second run, then I'll pull for Columbina. Oh, that is actually a pretty good point you're making, Daniel. Because Columbina is the newer character, Columbina, plus the fact that Columbina is the sort of like acting archon of like Nodcry, Columbina is definitely gonna get a rerun a lot sooner than Ineffa. So yeah, you make a pretty good point there. You make a pretty good point. Are you an FTP? FTP? No. I have the Welkin and the Battle Pass on this account. My other account's FTP though. I'm F2P. Is Ineffa a good DPS for my overload team? Well, the overload team that you have really only has Fischl doing damage on the team. So replacing your Cookie with Ineffa is definitely going to be an upgrade. Not because Ineffa is good in an overload team, but just because your overload team just really lacks damage dealers. But overall, Ineffa is a good character. It's just that she's not good for overload specifically. She's good if you get Ineffa, then your overload team is gonna get an upgrade, because you know, like, your only, like, your other electro character on the team was Kuki Shinobu, and Kuki Shinobu just isn't made to do good damage. Can she be used as a DPS? Ineffa is sort of like a 5-star Fischl. She's a little bit different from Fischl. Ineffa doesn't buff. Well, I think from what I remember, Ineffa does have some sort of buff. It's hard to explain. The fact that Ineffa does enable like lunar charge, that is in and of itself a sort of buff. But Fischl, if you have another Hex and Circle character on the team, then Fischl can buff attack and I believe EM. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, Fischl is now a buffer as long as you have a second Hex and Circle character on the team. But yeah, Ineffa is a pretty good character. Ineffa is like a 5-star Fischl and a shielder. I'm a new player on Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves. Oh, really? Nice. Hey Daniel, what got you? What made you decide to play Genshin and Wuthering Waves? Nowadays in 2025, there's so many like gacha, like action RPG, like gacha games, right? Similar to Genshin, Wuthering Waves, and stuff. In fact, like Hoyo, the owner, the developer of Genshin, has like multiple games similar to it. Of course, not open world. Genshin is its only open world so far. But yeah, what made you decide? What made you decide to go for Genshin and Wuthering Waves specifically? Why not the other ones? Proud of myself for saving 20 pills. Hey, you should be proud to somehow beat the urge to use all those primos, man. Who else should be on a Farina Neuvillette team? Farina Neuvillette would be, so either you're going for a Dendro team, right? You need either you're going for a Dendro team, so you would want Lauma and an AoE Electro character, or you could just go for just straight up like hyper carry Neuvillette. So Neuvillette with Farina, that'd be Kazuha and Zelonin. Either one of those. Either of those. Oh, I just realized Beidou doesn't work with Raiden. If I do this, I'll really only have Beidou as my off-field Electro character. I won't have any other. I think I should swap this out for someone. I don't know who. Someone. Maybe this? Yeah, sure. Okay.
天なる来光。ここより弱滅の時。よし。見切りました。来戦浄土を解放せ。稲光、すなわち永遠なり。よし。裁きの雷。痛がったね。どの目が出る。運命に逆らえません。雷に無我の境地。
Welcome back, my RJ. What's up, Ollie? You came back on a different account this time. What's up, man? Oh, no, wait. You haven't been here today. Because I streamed, like, yesterday, but then, you know, my internet. For some reason, I remembered you being here, like, today, but when in fact it was yesterday. Changed my profile picture? Oh, you did? Oh, okay, okay. I just know I'm gonna get Columbina because I'm guaranteed a nice man. Because the long time story first, long time story first. When Genshin Impact announcement 2022 sadly did not have a device to play, so I saw from YouTube Genshin Impact, then fell in love with the game. Please wait more. Then I bought a Samsung Galaxy S10 Ultra tablet. 2025 October 30th, I started playing Genshin Impact September 1st. Hey, good for you, man. Good for you. Alright, glad to have you in the community, man. Glad to have you in the community. Congrats on your new device, by the way. The only device I can play Genshin on, really, is my desktop computer. Technically, my laptop can play Genshin, but with a lot of compromises. And I guess my wife's phone too, but you know, I hardly ever get to use my wife's phone. I was thinking of pulling for Neuvillette because I got Farina, so instead of Lauma, can I use Nahida and Kuki as off-field Electro? Nahida is good, yeah. Nahida, Kuki is off-field Electro, yeah. Kuki is one of the two only characters that are actually good for Hyper Bloom. There are only two really only two good characters for Hyper Bloom in the entire game, and that'd be Raiden Shogun, which, you know, is a 5-star, right? So she's a lot lower value because she's a lot more expensive than Kuki Shinobu. RJ, you streaming the summon session? No, there's not gonna be a summon session. I have 500 primos, Luap. There's not gonna be much of a summon session. Do I still have an overload team? I don't think I do. Yeah, Shepherdess is gone. I guess overload could still happen, so I don't have enough. Okay, Arlecchino. Will I need hydro? Hey, no. Don't hydro. Okay. So I guess I'm going Arlecchino, Bennett. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's something there. $500 primos, 3 wishes, and a dream. RJ, if Babish ever comes and I ain't present, tell him that I'm doing good and ask about his condition as well. Oh, dude, sounds like something happened between you two, man. Same as Wuthering Waves. I'm gonna take a guess that Wuthering Waves probably needs a quite a bit beefier device than Genshin does. I could be wrong, right? But like, it just seems to me like Wuthering Waves seems a lot more, I don't know, like HD. It feels like Wuthering Waves looks a bit more HD than Genshin does. Either way, good luck, y'all. How about you, Lap? Who are you going for tomorrow? Are you going for anyone tomorrow specifically? Are you who are you gunning for this Luna 4? Okay. Nah. Okay. Not gonna work. Yes, Wuwa is more device demanding. Hey, Luap, you play Wuthering, right? Do you feel like Wuthering is more device demanding because it is, you know, like it's more graphically intensive, or like do you feel like it's just slightly less optimized than Genshin? Like, what do you think? Both games make me enjoy more, so I start a YouTube channel and TikTok. Hey, good on you, Daniel. Good on you, mate. I wish you luck, man. I wish you luck, Daniel. I think both. So, sorry. Okay. Both, like, it's just overall like more like higher, like it just has a higher graphic fidelity, right? And it's slightly less optimized. What? Oh, didn't get to okay. Oops. Oh, what? Sylvanas burst killed him? Every time I join, you come up with some new rotation. What is this plunging Mawika? Oh, that was just to avoid the the big attack. I just wasn't confident in my ability to time it to time like the dodge right, so I just decided to like fly up. As a new player, my art conquest is best at Fontaine. Oh, dude, you and everyone, yeah, including me. Fontaine, I think at this point it's objective, right? It's objectively the best art conquest so far. It seems to be unanimous. It seems to be unanimous. Everyone, I haven't seen anyone say like that, you know, say that any of the other nations art conquest is better than the Fontaine art conquest. The Fontaine art conquest was amazing. Even me, like I'm a dialogue skipper. I skip every single dialogue, and I still loved the Fontaine art conquest. That one's more like a 7 out of 10, but everyone has their own opinion. I think I don't know. Like to me, I think not. I certainly understand why a lot of people also really like the Natlan art conquest. It was really hype. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it was really hype. Right? Like I liked that feeling of like dread where everything just seems hopeless. And then like everyone is like uniting together to fight a common enemy, right? Like the abyss. But the feeling of dread and hopelessness to me, I couldn't see it. I couldn't feel it. I was told that it was hopeless. Right? I was told that it was hopeless, right? Like they kept showing me like the death toll, right? The death toll, like the casualty numbers, whatever, right? But I was told that it was hopeless, but I wasn't shown how hopeless it was. And yeah, and I don't know, like I think if it was done better, yeah, if it was done better, right? If it wasn't like done the way it was, I think Natlan, at least for me, could have been better than the Fontaine Art Conquest. But because it just was like the hopelessness was like delivered in the way that it was, that's why to me it just felt cringe. Hashtag free Capitano. I mean, Capitano is free. It's just not doing a lot of... Yeah, it's just not doing a lot sitting on that frozen throne. I just subscribed to your YouTube channel. Keep up the amazing work. Hey, thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it, man. He's just cultivating on the throne. Capitano's coming back, trust me, bro. Where was his throne again? Oh, there. He's not even breathing. His body is dead, right? There's no movement at all. Wait, there is movement. Is that just the wind? If Capitan is coming back, and Senora is coming back too. Screw Senora. Oh man. Boy, I would love to have that sword though. That sword looks cool. Hey, how come no one's taken a picture of Capitano sat on his sat on his chair here and like edited it so that it's like, oh my god, this would have been perfect for Christmas, man. This would have been perfect for Christmas. Right? How come no one edited like a picture of Capitano sat on his chair here into like white and red, and like little children like little Nahida, little Dory, little Diona, Klee coming over here and like asking Santa for presents? It just suddenly came to mind just now. How come no one's done that? Has anyone done that? RJ imagination on another level right now. Dude, that's rude. I mean, you know, it's the Genshin community's done so much worse than that, man. RJ, I want what you're on right now. Well, Ali, you can't, cause I married what I'm on right now. What's up, Grider? Why Grider? Egreeder? I'm sorry, man. I don't know how to read your name, man. Columbina on the Wish banner or not? Dude, Columbina is going to be in the version Luna 4, which means it's a version update. So, as soon as... Yeah, when this banner goes out, servers are going to go down for server maintenance for a couple hours. That's when you get to update your game. In fact... You can even do the pre-install update right now before the servers go down for maintenance, just so you won't have to download the update at the same time as everyone. Your imagination is on another level. I think Luap was referring to me being rude, like, you know, because Capitano's dead and like I'm like making fun of him, pretending he's Santa and kids like sitting on his lap asking for presents. Yeah, so why Grider, however I'm supposed to read your name. Yeah, when this banner goes away, servers are going to go down for maintenance. If you want, you can download the pre-install right now so that when the servers go down for maintenance, all you have to do is just open up the game, update it, and then wait for the servers to come back on. And then you'll have your Columbina and Ineffa banners. One problem is no skip button in Genshin Impact. Wow, man. Dude, you're a new player and you already see the problem. You already see one of the bigger problems in Genshin. Yeah. It's been a 5-6 year problem, man. Still no sign of the problem getting solved. Still zero signs of it getting solved. I just said you can't get married. How is what I said? How is what I said like suddenly mean to say that I'm telling someone that they can't get married? Doing all the Archon quests for my brother. Oh my god, because he came back to Genshin, and I wish there was a skip button. Also, Lynette, why are you doing it for your brother? Why can't your brother do it for himself? Chi-Chi C12 for the win. The only button we need is a shut up Paimon. Hey, Paimon's not as bad anymore now as she used to. Remember, Paimon got a new... Paimon got a new VA. Well, in English. Not in the other languages. In English, she got a new VA. It's not as bad as, you know, OG Paimon. My computer's really bad. Said every hour I do Genshin on his account. I can do my account on his... What? My computer's really bad. He said every hour I do Genshin on his account. I can do my account on his good... Oh, okay. I see. Wow. Y'all are making deals. That's usually siblings like fight over like who gets to use the good computer. You guys are coming in here making deals with each other, dude. Sooner or later, man, you guys might you guys might have a future in law. You know, making deals and stuff, dude. Is the new VA audible from Nodcry? I think they just straight up replaced all her voice lines. I don't think they would keep, because like when they replaced who did they, hang on, let me Dendro character Sumeru, what was his name? Tainari. Yeah. So when they replaced Tainari's VA, they just straight up erased all his old voice lines, replaced it with, like, they re-recorded the same voice, all the same voice lines with the new VA. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure if they did that, they have precedent, not president, but precedent. Sorry. They already have an example. There you go. They already have an example of them replacing in English VA, and they decided to replace all of the voice lines, including all the old ones. So if they did that with Paimon, they would probably do it the same way as they did with Tainari. Especially because both of them were replaced on not good terms. RJ, I sent my goodnight message. Please read it so I can sleep. Wait. You're going already? Wait. Oh, here. Okay. RJ, it's already midnight now. I don't know how you managed to stay up to but I'll go ahead and sleep. Well, it's not 4 a.m. here yet. It's a 2:45. Yeah, and I'm pretty much done for today. I've done what I needed to do. I certainly do wish that I could do one more run of Imaginarium Theater, just so I can get my friend's account done and over with. But yeah, I guess I can't. Ooh. Wait, what would be... What would be a nice team for, Oh, right. Yeah, okay. This would be a nice team for, Columbina. I wonder, where's the new region gonna be? Where's the new part of Nodcry gonna be? Is it gonna be here? North? Actually don't know. Where is it gonna be? Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us, Ali. Take care, man. I'm actually gonna head out here pretty soon. Hey. It's an imposter. She got smaller horns than me. After that 1 hour cooldown, you still have to wait 5 to 6 hours before the update, right? 1 hour cooldown? Yeah, 5 to 6 hours for the... Well, not necessarily the update, but like the server maintenance. The servers have to go down for server maintenance so that they can like update the stuff on their end. Yeah. Yeah, but as soon as the servers go down for server maintenance, open up your like the launcher, the Hoyo Play launcher, and then update Genshin from there. Yeah, and then like try to log in. You have to try to log in because there's like a ton of stuff that I believe the game needs to like download and install in the background. Yeah, and then like once it's done, try to actually log in, and then it'll tell you whether the servers are up or not. Hardly even 11 a.m. for me. Wait, AM? Wait. That means you're in like the west coast of the USA. Are you? You're like in California, are you, Lynette? Or Alaska? What quest is this? No, that wasn't a quest. It was just I don't know what it's called. You know how like when Nod Cry came out, when Nod Cry was new, like when you click this thing, there'd be like something Inazuma something like, and then like once you go to Inazuma, like there'd be like one of the playable characters would have like a short dialogue that you could like go through, and then there was a thing here that I don't remember where it was, where it would show you like some sort of progress of like which characters you've like done like that kind of quest with. I don't remember what it was. Which country are you from? I'm from the hot and humid Philippines, man. Hot and humid Philippines. It's not hot and humid right now for me in my room because the AC is on. But as soon as I get off the stream, it's 3 a.m. I need to save up on electric. I need to lower down my electric bill, man. So I gotta turn off the AC. Should have turned it off 2 hours ago, but I didn't because I'm still streaming. It's gonna get hot and humid pretty soon after I turn it off. Me and my sister tried to ice bridge to Inazuma before she did the quest. The Raiden Shogun wasn't very happy. There's like Lynette, there's this guy on YouTube. He uploaded like quite a few videos. I don't know if you know him, Musashi, Moosashi, Musashi. He sort of like just does stuff like trying to break the game, not necessarily like going into the game files, but just like looking for like stuff in game to like, like barriers, to like holes in barriers, like ways to like get around barriers and stuff. Musashi years ago made like quite a few videos on just trying to get to Inazuma without doing the quest. Yeah, it's actually a pretty fun series of videos. Bye, RJ. See ya. Oh, you heading out already, Ritesh? All right, take care, man. Good luck on your pulls tomorrow. Yikes. What am I staring at? Okay. Right. Anyway, it's getting late. I'm heading out, y'all. Am I forgetting anything? I feel like I'm forgetting something. I guess I'll find out tomorrow. Right. Well, anyway, so for those of you who need help building your characters' accounts or making a decision which banners to pull for, feel free to join our Discord server. Links are in the description of all my videos, VODs, and streams. And if you want my personal opinion, you can ping me over there. My name is Elvis Einstein. Of course, you can ask for other people's opinions too. Thank you guys so much for coming by, hanging out, and being awesome people. Have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, and take care, everybody. Good luck to everyone on their Columbina or Ineffa pulls tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye. I'll be sure to sub for your next streams. Hey, thanks, Lynette. Appreciate it, man. Take care, everyone. Bye. Oh, don't forget to do like the pre-install update, everyone. Pre-install update. If you don't want to, you could just wait for the servers to go down, then you can update it then. But I still recommend doing the pre-install. Right. Again, bye, everyone. Thanks.